What's up, guys? This is Ross, founder of MTB and Catchco. I'm here in Mexico on Lake Comedero with my friend Jon B, former MTB employee.
Yeah, there's my prior boss.
We are here in search of big bass. This is the land of the 10+ pounders. And so Jon and I have all afternoon. We had a little bit of a tournament going on this morning, and we're here. And we're just gonna be sharing our day with you guys and kind of show you what we're fishing and what we're catching, and hopefully we're gonna find some big uns out here. And we'll be updating you guys on that situation. So that's a wrap, and we'll see you guys soon.
This morning was a bit of a struggle for me and Ross. I would say both of us had kind of a rough start to the Mexico trip, but we are now fishing together. I'm fishing with my old boss. It's good to be back. Is that job offer still on the table or no?
We refilled the position. It's no longer available.
Oh, well, damn. Never mind. Well, at the very least, we're gonna fish today for some giant bass. The game plan is look for semi-deepish water, anything that's between like 10 and 15 feet, and we're throwing some trench hogs, some creature baits, more formal term for the baits that we're throwing right now. We're looking for brush, any sort of drop-off mixture of chunk rock, anything that really stands out and it looks abnormal is what we're gonna try to focus in on. And like I said, you know, we're fishing for big fish, so 1 or 2 bites today, if they're the right ones, are greatly appreciated in this boat. So that's all we're doing. Gonna fish these lead-in banks. If there's nothing like right at the point right there, before it gets too shallow, we'll just move over to the next point, and then so on and so forth. So far, the bottom content looks tasty. What are you throwing? Good one. Good one. Pretty good one. Yeah, that's a giant. Oh God, get the nut. Nut. That's a good fish. That's a good fish. That's a good fish. That's the first fish of the day right there. On the drop, Ross. Yeah.
Oh,
Did you just miss one?
Oh, yeah.
Yep. They're down there. Bing! That heals the wounds from this morning. That's a really good feeling on the trench hog. Gracias. Look at that. That's a quality fish. First fish of the day in the afternoon for me, and that's probably about a 5-pounder. That's what Mexico's all about. You catch 5-pounders, you give them a little look, and then you toss them back. That's all there is to it. Really, the prize is like Ross was saying, the 10-pounders, which is crazy. You know, you don't ever really fish for 10-pounders. 10-pounders usually just come when you're fishing for big fish, but that's a quality one. Nice. Look at that. All right, back she goes. Good start to the day. Good start to the day. I like it. Could use that one like 5 hours ago when we were doing that challenge. What the hell?
All right, guys. Well, Jon just hooked up with a 5-pounder. Throwing the trench hog. I'm throwing this Game Changer Lures Eliminator. This is a bait that we have exclusively available on Carl's, and caught a lot of fish on this bait yesterday. Not really any big fish, so today I'm out here looking for some bigger fish on this bait. But it's got amazing action, and it's kind of looks like a tilapia-ish color, which is what the fish are eating out here. So we're gonna throw this around a little bit and see what happens.
This is the kind of stuff we are after. Of course, you want to fish, you know, any sort of good-looking brush you want to see, or a nice windy point. But lately, a lot of the bites that I've been getting have been on really steep drops. Perfect example of one right here. We're fishing this mega shallow point. It's actually kind of inconspicuous. If you don't pull right up on something like this, you won't be able to notice it's here. But there's some stick-ups that are sitting in the shallow areas. It's about 4 foot right where we're casting, and then we're bringing that bait into right around 13, 14 feet, and we're sitting in 20. So like just like probably 5 rod lengths to like where I'm at right now is 4 feet of water. It's a steep drop. Even if we don't catch anything here, this is a spot that will eventually hold fish, and we're just gonna work our way all around it. Like it's almost an invisible point. You can't even see it. But if we didn't pull up there to get a snag off, I wouldn't even know it's there. It's really good. I got 1 bite there, but who's to say that there isn't more? And just like that.
Oh, and he's off.
Oh, what?
No.
No.
I think he's off, coming over the point.
No. He was on the point.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Right on the, no, kind of like coming up this bank.
Okay.
And then I lost him on the point.
I got you.
I'm gonna do some more casts and we'll investigate. You got him?
Yeah.
Bed fish. You have him?
Yeah.
Yep. Good one?
Oh, he's in something.
Coming.
Tree over there, so it's hard to tell.
Do I need to go over there? What's going on? Talk to me.
Oh, there he is.
Talk to me. Breathe.
He's stuck in
You
a
got him.
branch. No, he's small. He's stuck in a branch.
That's clutch though.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking for.
Alright,
He was on the
guys.
shallow side.
Yeah, I think we're finding a pattern here.
Oh, I just had a bite too.
All right, guys. Well, Jon was just telling you about this pattern we're trying to get here on the edge of this point here. Small guy, but Jon was just in the middle of explaining why this area looks fishy, and sure enough, a minute later, we pulled a fish in. I just lost one right before that, so I think we're onto something. We're going to keep working this point and see what we can get. See if we can upsize a little bit here.
There are so many fish here. Little ones, all little. You know, folks, the other thing we're looking for right now is nice points, nice long points that stick out quite a ways. There's a lot of point under there that you can't really see. Like that right there, you can tell is very gradual. Like it's got a very, damn, what's the word I'm looking for? It's got a gradient drop, meaning it doesn't like drop really fast. So that point's gonna go out quite a ways. And that's the other thing we're looking for. This specific point doesn't look as good as some of the main lake ones. Some of the main lake secondary points we've been fishing have held a lot of fish. But these ones that are like in the back of the cuts don't seem to be as productive. We're still gonna fish it. As you can see, there's some brush. Actually, there's a little bit of bait right there too. Do you see that? See if we can crank one right here. This looks good. That's a little Jimmy boat. That's a good one. That's a big one. That. No, we're good. We're good. It's good. Boom.
You guys missed one over here.
Do you need this? I'm gonna guess probably 4 pounds. What we got here, just for kicks and gigs. Yeah, that's about a 3-pounder. Quality fish. It's crazy to think, you guys, like emphasis on the fact that this is amazing fish. Don't want to down talk this guy at all, but comparatively speaking to some of the fish that dwell in these mountains, it's not much. It's a freaking good one, but it's not much compared to what we really are after. It's just good to get some meat in the boat though, some quality meat. Danny swallowed it, thank you. There we go, another nice fish. It's just, it's apparent that the point deal, the deep drop off is the name of the game right now in Comedero. That is a quality bass, I love it. Illinois boy getting it done. I guess we're both Illinois guys. Oh, you're Minnesota, aren't you?
I live in Chicago.
How about, oh yeah, you do. Midwestern guys getting it done in Mexico. Good fish. Nice. Big kick, right down to the bottom. That's how deep that fish came. It was about 16 feet where it bit, and we were sitting at about 20. All right, let's chat for a second here. I want to break down the tools that we are using to get this bite complete and wrapped up here in the boat. As you can see right here, we've got 2 little punch stops. We're doing 2 just so that the heavier weights don't push these down. You have to continuously slide the punch stops down. So that's a little neat trick. 2 punch stops will keep heavier weights on. And with that being said, right under that double punch rig up, we've got a 1/2 ounce weight. Been kind of alternating between 1/2 and 3/4. 1/2 is nice because it's got a little slower rate of fall, but if you're fishing anything deeper than 16 feet of water, 3/4 is pretty clutch. Up next on the big heavy duty Comedero bass rig train, we've got these heavy duty Game Changer 5/0 hooks. What do you say?
Heavy hammer.
Heavy hammer. They're heavy hammer, not heavy duty. I'm just calling them heavy duty. These are the Game Changer heavy hammer 5/0. What did you call these, worm hooks? They're unique. I don't know. I actually don't know what to call these. It's actually a hybrid hook. Hybrid. It's like a cross between it's our. I can't speak right now. These hooks are a cross between the EWG and the worm hook you guys are used to seeing. And we're just tying a straight up Palomar knot on 65-pound braid. From the finishing touch, Ross is doing something a little different. He's using the Eliminator, which is also available on carlshop.com. But I'm using the Googan Baits trench hog. Just cutting all those flanges off so we have this bait freely moving. And just a straight up weedless rig. Altogether, you could call this like a heavy duty Texas rig. It's technically a punching rig, but we're not punching anything. We're just getting out deep around these isolated pieces of brush that are on drop-offs, points, any sort of abrupt cut in the bank. That's kind of what we're fishing. And boom, that's it. It's a super awesome way to fish. Sometimes jigs just aren't the best tool for trade when you're fishing around snaggy situations. So it's nice to kind of have a solution that's completely weedless. And that is not going to get snagged. You're going to be able to freely move through all the limbs, all the brush piles that are down there, and get right into the big one's mouths. That's sexy. By the way, every single item that you just saw me talk about just now is available on shopcarls.com. Check the link in the description below to get all of it. So you can come out here, whether it be in Texas, Illinois, Mexico, and get her done. Thank you guys so much for watching today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe to Mystery Tackle Box and continue watching these videos. Hope you liked it, and go out there and catch some fish.